Is this weapon elegant? No. Is it safe to use without coordination? Also, no. Is it fun? Absolutely. Welcome to An Idiot's Guide to Helldivers 2.
Before we get into today's video, this series is sponsored by 1G Server Host, a top-of-the-line server hosting platform running on the best hardware available. With 1G, getting a private server for you and your friends has never been easier thanks to their intuitive server configuration and top-notch customer support. If you're looking for a server hosting platform that will never let you down, pick 1G. Without further ado, let's get started.
The Arc 3 Arc Thrower. It really wasn't my favorite weapon at first. However, statistically and performance-wise, the weapon is actually really good. Unlocked at level 15 and costing 7,000 requisition, the Arc Thrower at first felt disappointing with a slow fire rate and a seemingly lackluster amount of damage output. In the end, I ended up asking a friend for some words of wisdom since he adamantly loves the Arc Thrower. Oh, alright, let's see what we have here. This weapon does a deceptively large amount of damage, capable of killing spitters in 2 to 3 shots. It also has quite a long range. From my observations, the Arc Thrower is capable of engaging targets effectively within around 60 to 70 meters, without the recoil or inaccuracy of conventional weapons. Combine this all with its infinite ammunition and the ability to jump between targets, and you get quite a powerful weapon that really pulls its weight without eating into your supplies. Unlike most other support weapons, you want to be using the Arc Thrower as if it's your primary weapon. It's capable of taking on medium-sized targets and hordes alike with fairly good results for both. The real trick with this weapon is in communication and positioning. Although you can use the Arc Thrower in close quarters, it really shines in mid to long range fights. Its attacks lock onto enemies when you fire and rarely miss. Like with all weapons, it is very important to communicate with your team. The Arc Thrower will always jump to another target within around 30 to 40 degrees of the initial direction it hits at. If you're not within that window, you'll be A-okay. You know those, electrical tennis rackets you can buy to zap flies? That's the Arc Thrower in a nutshell against the bugs. Because of how the Arc Thrower is capable of ignoring armor, it's not even a particularly bad choice for killing chargers. Sure, it'll take longer to kill one than a railgun or any other dedicated anti-tank weapon, but it can get the job done while also being a great crowd control option. Focus your fire on the larger bugs, and you'll naturally also chain hits on smaller bugs. From what I can tell, the Arc Thrower can only chain onto 2 additional targets, but that's really enough. If you've ever done maintenance on a computer, you should probably know that static is the death of computers. This is also true for the Automatons. Although Devastators and Berserkers can take a fair amount of concentrated fire from an Arc Thrower, it can still kill them decently quickly. While it may not be as good as the GL-21 at horde clearing or dealing with heavy infantry, the infinite ammunition is an absolute blessing in comparison. Without worrying about how many shots you have left, you can kill far more bots of all sizes with the Arc Thrower than you can with the launcher. And even better yet, since the Arc Thrower is capable of killing Chargers and Bile Titans, I'm also positive it can kill tanks and Hulks. I haven't managed that feat yet, but I would put my money on the Arc Thrower being able to do that. I know that this one has been particularly short, but the Arc Thrower is a deceptively simple weapon, and because of that, I honestly don't have much to say about it. It's pretty good at most things, and mediocre at killing heavy units, but just don't overthink the capabilities of this weapon. It's a true jack-of-all-trades, master of none. I spent a few fair days pulling my hair out trying to figure out this weapon, and trying to figure out what about it makes it, completely better than anything else at what it does, until I realized something. Sometimes it's nice to just point a weapon at the enemy and just pull the trigger without having to worry about if it's good enough for the job at hand. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to see the shenanigans I get up to with the rest of Regnum Malum, check out our YouTube channel. Or, if you want to get in on the action, come join our Discord. Links are in the description. This is Nappa, I have the Apple, signing off.